Hey YouTube, this is Teamgtheory coming at you with another deck profile. This is my Gravekeeper build that I top 8'd at locals this past weekend with. I ended up splitting in top 8 and getting some of the new special editions. I just wanted to show you guys the deck I top 8'd with. It worked really well. It's Gravekeeper. And I'm probably going to be taking it to a regional in April. Just because Necro Valley is so good and it shuts down so many decks. The main problem I think this deck will have though is Dino Rabbit. I mean, that's a big problem for most decks, but I didn't actually have to go up against any of them, but yeah. So we got 3 Spy. Shouldn't come as a surprise. This card's really good. 3 Descendant. People are cutting down to 2. I might try cutting down to 2 and try and fit in like a better card. I mean, I wouldn't say a better card, but a more efficient card than running 3. But so far I've really been liking 3. It's really not that bad to draw into, especially if you have a Gravekeeper on board. And then if you have Necro Valley on board, he's still just a 2000 beat stick if you draw into him by himself. So he's really, I don't know, he's good at 3 too. So 3 Recruiter, this card's amazing. He's a 17 beat stick that searches himself or any other Gravekeeper except for Spy. So, or 1700 when Necro Valley is on the field, 1200 just normally. And then 3 Commandant, search out your Necro Valley is really important. So I played a copy of Sangan. This is probably coming out for a second effect failure, just because, I mean, Sangan's nice, I mean, when you don't really need to have the monsters that you need, but I think he's probably just going to come out for a second effect failure. And then I played 1 copy of effect failure. Next, you've got 3 copies of Duality. I mean, pretty standard in Gravekeeper. You pretty much want to play 3 because you do play only like 15 monsters, so you need to get to your monsters. 3 Necro Valley, best card in the deck. It screws everyone over. So good. I was playing against an agent player, surprisingly, and he couldn't do anything because he had a BLS and 2 Hyperions in hand, and I ended up killing him because he couldn't play any of them. 2 Royal Tribute wins games by itself. You Royal Tribute turn 1 or 2, you win. Pretty much. 2 Stel. This card's amazing. I love this card so much. It's like those times when you're like, God, give me a monster, and you get this, you're like, yes, +1. It's so fun. Yeah. 3 MST. Don't play Heavy Storm in here. It's really bad. And Gravekeeper because you're sitting too much back row for it to be any good. So 3 MST. Book of Moon. I think it's really important in this format to have Book of Moon. It stops XC plays. And Darkle. Traps I changed up quite a bit. So yeah, 2 Warning, pretty standard. 2 Torrential this format, really good. Punishes people for overextending and makes your Starlight Roads more live. 2 Starlight Road now. I cut the magic drains; they weren't really working. Just 2 Starlight Roads, amazing. Having this makes you feel so safe. You're like, oh yeah, come on, Heavy Storm, come at me, bro. Okay, Stardust, let's go. So most of the time, if this card resolves, you win. So, for my tech cards, I played 2 Compulsories. This card, I expected to do a little bit better than it actually did, but this card's really great against heavy XC play decks like Dino Rabbit, Wind Up. It's kind of subpar against Inzektor, but I mean, it's really good. Great against Exceeds. It's really 1-for-1, and it's just great because if they try an MST, you can just chain it and pop any monster on the field back to the hand. So I'm really liking 2 Lone Fire. Did I just say Lone Fire? I meant Compulsory. I don't know why I said Lone Fire. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, 2 Compulsory, and then 2D Prison. I really like 2D Prison. It's just pretty versatile card against a lot of decks this format. So, and then single copy traps are Mirror Force and Solemn Judgment. Yeah, that's the main. I'll show you guys the side deck I played. 1 Gores. I think I sided this in against. I don't think I actually sided this in, but if I did, I would probably side it against Inzektor. 2 Cyber Dragon. This card was amazing because I played Karakuri and I was just like, hey, give me your stuff, Chimera Tech. Yeah, so Cyber Dragon's a really important key, I think, in pretty much every side deck. It's got at least 1 slot. Snowman Eater. I don't think I sided this in. It's just really good. Like, I would side this in against Dino Rabbits because a lot, like, his 1900 defense is really nice, and then they just flip and destroy. It's a really good card. Gemini Imps for Dark Worlds, Grand Mole for heavy Exceed play, Kaiku for Inzectors, DD Crow. You won't always have Necro Valley, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep playing this in the side. It didn't really do anything for me. 2 Smashing, Rabbit, Heavy Storm, Heavy Backer Decks, I guess. Knock, Chain Burn, Empty Jar, 2 Bottomless. A lot of the time, I would find myself siding this in I would side out Compulse, and I would side in this because it's more effective against some decks, but Compulse is effective against others, so I feel Compulse and this can be interchanged very easily. And Vanity's Emptiness, I didn't actually end up using this card, but it sounds good, I guess. I haven't really used it, so yeah, that's the deck, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys later.